Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. Last episode, well, 2 episodes ago, we started working on this forest. Last episode, we made this entranceway into the gate and the spawn city from this side, which is what I think to be probably one of the best entrances that we've done. I think this is going to be awesome. But things are starting to get a little fishy in this forest. A little fishy indeed. We got quite some mobs popping up. Hey, I got no arrows. This could be bad. Hey, don't shoot Bdubs. This is my world, Screwface. I don't have any arrows. I'll have to go in Slayer style. Let's do it. Okay, I got no shield, I got no arrows. I only have one way of defense. Hey! Okay, my only defense is the best offense. Hey! Hey! Yeah! Hey! He's dead! And guess who got arrows? Bdubs got arrows. But I've been very concerned. After making this forest, it's confirmed a lot of things for me. And that is, I am extremely scared to death. The reason why I sleep at night, the main reason why I sleep at night, is creepers. I spend so much time making these areas, putting so much effort. Every little block, not a single block goes unturned. And if a creeper were to come in and explode it, that would ruin my freaking day. Literally ruin my day. And I think there's something called game rule, mob griefing, false. I think you just type this in, and I think that prevents them from exploding my world. Hopefully. I mean, if that's the case, I will stay up at night because I've been getting quite some tweets and quite some comments of people saying, let there be night. Let there be night, Bdubs. And really, I should. I really should, just to get more atmosphere in this place. Like, there is truly, at nighttime, so much more atmosphere than any other time in this game. So, yes, let there be night. After today, there shall be. Hopefully, at least. And then I won't be so scared to sleep. By the way, I've been doing a lot of work. Today, first of all, I've been doing a lot more work on this forest. It may not look like it, but I have been. I added some new trees. And, well, you know what? I think we need to hop on over to the creative world because I've done a lot of texture pack updating as well. And I think the resource pack is ready for 1.12. But yeah, this forest really starting to fill out pretty nice. Let's hop on over. Creative world, let's check out some stuff. What do you want? All right, first things first, added some new trees. So looking out, get out of there, horse, you crazy? Looking out in nature, spending more time observing, I noticed a lot of the pine variant trees, or fir trees, or spruce trees, whatever you'd want to call them. Right now, about this time of year, they have new growth coming out on them. And the majority of the tree is about this color, a little darker than this, kind of almost black at times. But the new growth that comes out is a really light, bright, yellowish green color. So in this resource pack, this works out great because the acacia that I did does represent that. Now, in a regular vanilla resource pack, it's not going to do the trick as much, but it will still have a little bit of the effect. So I think that's pretty cool. You know, it adds some variation in the leaves in general, but if you really know the story behind it, you know that the ends of the leaves are new growth on the tree. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I think that's kind of cool. This variant that grows in this shape that might not necessarily do that, but even still, I think I needed one that's kind of this shape and wanted to try that out. So it's our way of doing it, I think. The leaning tree, I kind of got worked out pretty nice. I made some other changes, made it a little wider from this angle and gave it a little twist and bend. Made kind of a thick, chunky looking oak tree as well. And that's about it. Hey, you're not supposed to be shining. You showing your things. You make me lag. But let's take a look at some of our resource pack stuff. So we're ready. Well, I'm gonna miss some of the things. I'm kind of feeling like this is gonna be our cyan terracotta tile, glazed terracotta, because it works fantastically for a cyan glazed terracotta floor. I might be adjusting the contrast of it a little bit, but overall, I think it's gonna work out well for us. There's gonna be little adjustments here and there, but this is I got all the beds kind of done in a different style, little cooler looking style. The ones that are different are right now are the cyan bed and the black bed. I made the black bed look kind of like you put it in like a gross area, you know. But the rest of them are all kind of same, just different colors. And I've just changed the way they look. I think they look a little bit nicer. Oh, this one's got a little blue thing. This one's got a little heart. But I'll be, changing those up from time to time. I've added a new brick into the brick textures. There's 1, 2, 3 different variants now. There's just a little one with a little lighter thing in there, which kind of looks nice. Adds a little bit of interest to that. But then if we go on over here, we've got all the bookshelves. I have like 5 different bookshelf textures, just like a big variation. I need to change the ratio a little bit, one with a little bottle of enchanting in it. But out of all of these, only one of those showed up. So I got to change the ratios of how those spawn. But this is good, pretty cool. It makes them look a little bit better. Try to add some green into the jungle log to match our planks. The planks, you know how I have the varying darkness in different areas to mess it up a little bit? I've got that slightly in the birch now, and there's some variation within the acacia. It's hardly noticeable, but it's there. As you can see, the Mojang symbol, the, the apple? The golden apple here, if you put that on a banner, you're going to get a Bdubs head in there. I doubt you could be able to make any cool designs out of that. But anyway, I thought I'd just pop that little Easter egg in there. As for you guys that watch these videos, you can find that. I changed the red roses or the poppy. There's a bunch of different variations of that and a bunch of different variations of the yellow flower. And it's actually something that I don't mind having in my world anymore. I like little bits of those. I think they look pretty nice. I changed the armor to be darker to match our iron, the wheat to be lighter to match our wheat, the doors to match the iron tools, and then I made a change to leather. Now this is an interesting one. How can I see myself? How about like this? Leather has these little overlays. See this gray that's on me? That is normally brown, the same color as the standard armor. And no matter how you dye your armor, it will always stay brown. I never liked that. I thought, why not like a grayish metal color? Even if in leather armor, you're going to have some sort of little metal pieces to hold it all together, right? So if we take a little crafting bench and we take a little piece of dye, let's take a brew. Shall we? And we dye some of this armor on our body. Holy smokes. How about, okay, no, I was going to clear all my inventory, but then that would clear everything off of me. Now, we dyed this blue. This should pretty much be the same, but then the helmet, you dyed this blue, and it's got a little gray thing instead of a little brown thing there. I like that. That's better. It's much better. It makes much more sense to me, and it looks better. I think, anyway. Now look at us. Huh? Yeah, I think that's good. I've got my vine skin on from Hermitcraft. But yeah, what else did I do I've done so much. I got all my concretes all worked out. I think those are all looking good. All the right colors and stuff and textures. I fixed a podzol. Remember a couple episodes ago I had a podzol. I do need to fix the ratios on this as well, but they were all these stick things, but I've added this one, which looks a little nicer, and this one, which looks a little nicer. So I'm going to lower the ratio of the one with the sticks to probably the lowest. Right now it's the highest. But once I get that worked out, I think podzol is going to look really, really nice. It's going to be a very, very nice block. So that's kind of what I've been doing off camera. Been a lot of stuff, but I figured I have to share it with you so you can see everything that's going on. By the way, what I was trying to do here, since you guys taught me about that fill command to fill in all these guys over here, these things, since you told me, turn that back off, crazy. I thought, man, maybe there's a way to do a fill command in the midair with flowers, because a tree that I love very much, and a tree that we have kind of flowering right now in our yard, is the dogwood tree. And there's different colors. There's pink dogwoods and all that sort of stuff. I have a white flowering dogwood, and it's basically like a fence post type design, you know. And then if you were to have like flowers, like in that thing around it, that would make like a really cool looking dogwood tree. But I think with vanilla, it was saying that this is a flower that can't be placed or replaced, or a block that can't be replaced. So that's a little unfortunate. But if there is a way, let me know. You know, it's just vanilla. I don't know if there is, but it might not even look good. But I thought I'd try to give it a try. It's kind of a cool idea. But those of you that use World Edit and stuff, might be something worth giving a shot. Anyway, back to the real world, shall we? I said, what are you looking at? You crazy? He just keeps staring at me. Move along. So anyway, the forest definitely coming along. It's definitely looking nice. But you can see these little flowers here from time to time. And I think they look really nice. They look really good. But so let's talk about the feedback that we've got from last episode. Or even 2 episodes ago, a lot of people were saying creeks don't flow out of rivers, they flow into rivers. I was working on this little creek thing coming out of the river there. That was really surprising for me. I did not know that worked like that. I didn't know that creeks flow in to rivers. I would have thought it would have been the other way around. So those of you that listened to me talking like I knew what I was talking about, Bdubs was wrong. I just thought like rivers flow from large bodies of water, like large lakes and oceans and seas and stuff. And then from rivers, it goes down to creeks. And I'm sure that's the case in some areas, but a lot of people were saying it's the other way around. So there comes a creek is, born out of a water source where? That's what surprises me. Like, what's the water source a creek comes from? I don't know. Surprising, to say the least. But either way, so I just worked this into the mountain. I thought we'd maybe have it come out of the mountain there and run this way. Be kind of cool. But I've put some trees in to kind of cover the area a little bit. We've also got this river kind of splits off right here and goes this way as well. So we could even have a little creek, going into the river here. But I keep seeing this wheat farm, and I think I really want to make a nice big. I mean, at the time, honestly, when I made this, I thought, I'm going to make a huge wheat farm out here. And I made this. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, when I made this, holy cow. When I made this, and some of you have just recently binge watched this season of Building with BdoubleO, you probably remember me saying that I'm going to make a big, huge wheat farm standing up on that mountain. And this is what I made. This is huge. This is not huge at all. Holy smokes. And you know what? In a couple of years, I'll probably be saying the same of what I'm going to do now. But like, I want to have it continue at least to the tree line and come over to here Oh, these poor wings. Yeah, come over to here. I think that would look really nice through the... Oh, goodness. These wings are getting demolished. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, peeking through the little forest here, I think that'd be a really, really cool look. But here's the main thing we're going to start out working on today. Several people mentioned how, you see how we see that wheat farm over there? That's a nice view. Several people have mentioned how the path needs to follow, what kind of, look at you, huh? Oh yeah, aren't you something, boy? Ouch. I need to get better armor, no question. A path follows the path of least resistance, right? So we're not going to sleep. Nighttime's coming and I'm not freaking out. Yeah. The path of least resistance. So, and people were talking about, you got to follow the path of most efficiency. And like, I curve my paths around to add interest to them, but people were saying you need to have them curve for a reason. They can't just curve for no reason. There has to be a reason why they're doing that. So, because of the terrain, maybe it's steep here, but here it's not. So we go here. But the big suggestion, multiple people suggested this, have like a big boulder that is immovable right here, which I think is a really cool idea. I think that would work out really, really nicely for us. You'll have to forgive me, though. This is something I'm really not used to. This is odd for me, being awake at this hour. I'm not usually awake at this time of night. Now that it's nighttime, though, we want to add like some reasons to put light in here. So maybe a little campsite off a little ways, a little abandoned campsite where somebody had like a little fire. It's emitting a little bit of light still, or some other things. There's light shining through here. That's weird. Or some people were saying like a witch's hut or something like that. But yeah, I mean, we're full nighttime now. So this is it. It is fullest darkness. I think it still looks pretty cool. Anyway, I can't help myself. I must sleep. But anyway, I'm going to make this boulder thing here. What did I want to get? Sand. I want to get sand. Yeah, let me get some of that. We'll get the blocks together and we'll try to make this together, okay? All right, so we've got everything all made up here, and we're going to give it a little try. Try to do it a little different than we normally would. We can clear out some of these guys here. Goodbye. Thank you. Nothing had spawned, so we're safe. No worries. So I think this is our spot right here. We want to leave a little bit of room. We don't want it to come right up to the path. So we're going to do a good mix here of cobblestone. Let's keep the sword on the one. No, we're going to need something. Okay, that's good. All of these blocks that are in our inventory. This is cobblestone, andesite, stone, gray concrete powder, gray concrete, light gray concrete powder, light gray concrete. Okay, that's going to be our mix. All right, so let's start to place. And I think if we go here, let's just get them in place and try to shape it out a little bit. All right. Okay, that's good. Come to here. Yeah, that's good. Goodbye. Yes. Goodbye. Yes, and even taller right here. That's good. Okay, so this is just to get the shape. And we want to remove that. Okay. We want a little more height on it. We came here. That's good. Little half slab there. We just want to shape it out a little bit. Get the stairs in here. Like so. I don't like the way that looks, so let's try placing it this way. That's good. Boom. It's not looking exactly how I'd like it to look, really. Let's just try putting some stuff in. Ugh. See, that gray concrete, I made it, but I don't think it's going to work. The powder might. Wow, that's very blue. That powder is not going to work. Wow, that's blue. Goodness sakes. That powder? Man, maybe. It might work. Okay, so I mean, creating this shape is gonna be tough. Before I start placing any stone, I definitely want to make sure I get the shape in here. Boom, boom, like that. Yeah. Okay, that's starting to look good. That's starting to look nice. I like that. All right, we want it to look big and massive. Maybe, well, I mean, this is looking like a pile of stone, right? This isn't really looking like, this isn't looking like a big stone because it's all cobblestone blocks at the moment. And that's okay. That's okay. That's something that will eventually work out. Now, here's what I'm thinking over here. If we did this and then this, as if the stone was kind of like leaning this way. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. And maybe here, put that. And slab right there. Am I out of cobblestone? Yeah, I might have some more in here. I don't. I do have more stairs, though. That's nice to know. Okay, boom. Yeah, I mean, this is tough because you're trying to get kind of an organic shape in here. And it's kind of tough to create without just on the fly, you know? But it's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. But boom. Yeah, we probably want to bring it out this way some more, too. Yeah. This is why I do most of my building off camera, as you can see. But let's try putting some stone in now that we've got a general idea of the shape. And this is how it all works off camera. For those of you that have been curious, this is kind of how the whole process goes. It's a lot of like try to get it together. Hopefully it looks nice, and then maybe you've got something that looks somewhat nice, and then you try making it look a little better, you know? So that's kind of how it goes. Let's get these out of here. Might be doing a lot of stone. After seeing this, might be a lot of stone and the concrete. Because the cobblestone's really making me feel like it's not a solid structure. It's making me feel more like it's a pile of stones instead of like actual piece of stone. That's looking pretty good. That's looking better, at least. Huh. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. The cobblestone, though, that's the throw off. That's the thing that throws it. And unfortunately, I mean, we've got the no other slab options like the stone slab. Oh, I really didn't need to sleep, but I guess it's good for video. We have some light out, right? I've got a problem. I've got a sleeping problem. But yeah, I mean, a stone slab, that's not going to work. It's just going to make it look like it has some structure, like it's a man-made structure. We put that in. So no, that ain't going to do the trick. We don't want that guy. I mean, it's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. We're making progress on it, but it's just taking a little bit of trial and error to make it work. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Maybe the stone, no. Maybe it goes right up against this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, knock that out of there. Get that in there. Make it feel like it's recessed under the ground, right? Does it wrap all the way around? Does the path go around it like this? It might. It might. Okay, and then we put like a slab there. That's feeling better. It's definitely feeling better. I'm liking that better. But y'all see, I mean, you see the process that I'm going through. It's kind of a tough, I mean, that's kind of a cool block too. Yeah, that's gotta go. I've been trying to save that guy, but I can't save him. He's beyond saving. What's all this garbage I got in my inventory, clog hole? Get out of here. All right, okay, we're making good progress. And then this down here? Yeah, that helps. That helps as well. Okay, now we're getting it. I've been trying to save this grass, but I think it's our biggest enemy right now with making this feel like something that's really solid, cemented into the ground. Yeah, that's doing the trick right there. Okay. And that's got to go. Oops. Well, I got sticks now. Great. No, this is going to go here. Yes. And here. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. You know what? I'm going to spend some more time on this. It's definitely getting there. It's definitely feeling like something. Let's just walk through the forest now, though. I wanted to kind of spend some time off camera really just looking at it and thinking about it. It's kind of cool how it shines in the light there. Those slabs, man, I think I got to get rid of those. But it's definitely a reason to go this way, isn't it? Pretty large. Too big? I don't know. Let's check it out from up here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to work on it some more off camera, okay? That's kind of the process, though. We'll see if we can fix it and make it a little better. Okay, I just tested removing all the half slabs off of it to see, but we're going to have an opportunity here to test the mob griefing thing. We're going to test it on camera now with you guys to see if it worked, but we're going to do it in a safer place. Little bit safer out here, and I don't want to die. Ideally. Okay. Let's come out here. Very fine. Very good. Okay, and it did it! It worked! It worked! I mean, he blew me to kingdom come half my life, but no. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yes, that is fantastic. So good. Okay, back to this thing. Oh, man. Look at those dandelions. Don't they look nice? Finally, there's a good use for them. I think they do look nice. I never liked them. Oh, that little rose over there, that looks good. I like that. It's fantastic. I do enjoy that very much. Okay, so what's in here? Oh, just some average garbage as usual. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave it kind of how I went into my test world and kind of tried some other things. Stone pressure plates. You know, it's an idea for you. If you like it, it's probably not going to stay for me. But maybe some people would like this idea and want to use it. Not saying it's a bad idea, just for my taste. I don't really love it. But yeah, I mean, it adds a little bit of variance in there. So that's good. But yeah, removing all of the cobblestone makes it look more like a solid stone structure piece. So that's nice. Yeah, get that guy in there too. Why not? But somebody also mentioned having little pieces of stone along the path from time to time, and I think it would make sense to have them kind of near other stone pieces, or just not even necessarily along the path, but just in, you know, in the natural nature area from time to time. Could be kind of cool. And even I was thinking, even these little pieces of stone, or of these little buttons here, could serve a purpose of being like pine cones almost. pine cones fall off a tree. It's pretty cool, right? But anyway, so, I mean, looking at this episode, we didn't really make a huge forest today like we did in a couple episodes ago. But you have to bear with me. I do a lot of stuff off camera. So we have some episodes from time to time that are more so like touring what I've done. And that's kind of what today was. Structurally in the world, hey, buddy. Hey, you want to blow up my world? I don't care. You can't. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons here. Okay, you know what? I freaking hate nighttime still. Uh-oh, he's coming. Oh, he's gonna get it. Try to shoot me, idiot. He hit the pressure plate. Oh, guess what I got for you? Oh, you running scared now, boy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But yeah, I think the thing to take from this episode is, number one, obviously, some of you use this just to have on in the background as you relax. Number two, yeah, I see you, boy. And now, guess who got a shield? This guy. Yeah. Oh, what did I get an achievement for? Not today, thank you. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you can't get me. Ha! Got him. Nice. And a new pair of boots as well. Fantastic. What a good day. But yeah, like, oh man, I wish those could stay there. It looked like there's like a little battle in the forest as well. Nice little decoration too. But yeah, the thing to take from this is, I think, you know, some of the inspiration, some of the ideas and that you guys have given to me. I just want to pass that along to everybody out there that watches. And hopefully it gives them some good ideas. I've been getting lots of pictures of people doing builds and stuff, and I love seeing everything that you're doing. But this forest, this is a big project. I don't just place these trees, I earn them. So there's a lot of earning trees going on as well off camera. But biggest thing today was the resource pack update. Unfortunately, Mojang said they're not going to release it this week, and the reason why I'm not releasing till they release is because they may make some changes that are going to require me to change all my textures. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully they don't change anything up, but just in case, we're going to wait till the full release, which should be next week. Hopefully that's the game plan, at least. We will see. So look forward to it. New resource pack coming soon, and this gives you guys an opportunity to suggest any changes, any last minute changes you'd like me to make as well. So if you have those, let me know in the comments section below and on Twitter. Very much appreciated. All right, love y'all to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.